A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Giants. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Brandon Crawford continues to get better and better each year. Won the Gold Glove at shortstop in 2015. Really just continuing his improvement from his days at UCLA. And also, he's got some of the best hair in all the game.
Fred Reyes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Bumgarner's ready. Here he comes 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Fernando Tatis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Smoke toward third. Gunn's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder is on the move. 1 away. A.J. Pollock gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit. So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So stepping in, Buster Posey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. To be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Austin Slater leans in to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand aboard.
Yeah, and a ball deep in the gap right here could bring them all home. So it will be interesting to see if the defense plays just a little bit deeper just to prevent that from happening.
Fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scored. And he is in there. Joe Kemp steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And the runner back. On the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Frankie Cordero to start things out in the second inning here with both teams already on the scoreboard, but his guy's down a run.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start. You get that solo home run to give you the early lead, but then you cough it right back up in the bottom half.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Number 2 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And when you've got a pitcher out there that you think might still be a little distracted from the home run earlier in the inning, you can use that to your advantage. And he does that right there by taking second.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Freddie Galvis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bumgarner sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Francisco Mejia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Mejia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Madison Bumgarner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Francisco Mejia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chase Headley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Fred Reyes gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. Number 54 will come in and pitch now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2. Mata is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 53.
Brandon Belt started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Leading off the inning, Frankie Cordero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is pulled into right. Lee is there, 1 away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Number 2 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Freddie Galvis will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Scorched to third. Gung is there. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference...